Thanks for listening to Middle Aged and Mediocre. I'm Cash.
I'm Joel.
And we are a podcast about all things strange and unusual, death and UFOs, and other creepy,
Cults,
weird, random
ghosts.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm just naming things in the room.
Oh my god.
There's a cult of ghosts. I'm not ready.
Hey, thanks for listening to Middle Aged.
I'm not ready.
Joel's not ready. Joel's okay. We're gonna wait for Joel.
Let's let this gummy kick in first.
All right. I don't. Are we gonna post this? Are we letting the gummy kick in?
It's kicked in.
Okay. So I think we're ready then.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for listening to Middle Aged and Mediocre. What episode is this?
54.
55.
55?
55.
God damn it.
Trace, or no, Dos, what's the 5?
Fuck, I think so. Right?
Yep. Dos Cincos.
Yes.
Is what we are. Wow, we are bad at Spanish. I guess that's why we don't speak it.
I failed Spanish the 1 year I took. We
Well,
got to pick our own names, and I picked Jesus because it's Jesus.
I was talking about this with somebody else the other day. I didn't get to pick. I went to PHS, and I took 1 year. I took 2 years, but I didn't get to pick my name. It was signed.
Yeah? Can I guess it?
Yeah.
Hefe.
No.
Oh, okay.
Which would have worked better because it's at least my dad's name.
Yeah.
No, it was Mateo.
Mateo?
Has nothing to do with...
Isn't that the guy from Notre Dame?
That's Manteo.
Okay.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, the guy with the fake girlfriend?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I think that's Manteo.
I'm glad that's what he'll be known for forever.
He is. The only time I've ever heard that dude's name is when somebody's like, remember that guy with the fake girlfriend?
Yeah.
But my name...
the internet hasn't made us all look like fools from one point or another.
That is... I mean, this guy, though, went pretty heavy on the fake girlfriend thing. And then you hear, if you hear teammates of his talk about him now, they're like, oh, yeah, he was a weird dude. They all just yeah, we didn't know what the hell that guy was talking about.
We should have him on the show.
Is that his name? I feel like we're talking about a different person.
What was your name again?
Mateo.
Mateo.
How the hell do you spell man's?
Just put fake girlfriend.
Football player. Fake girlfriend.
Oh.
Yep, Manti.
That's gotta be on his fucking tombstone. What is it? Say it again. I'm sorry.
Manti Teo.
Manti Teo.
Manti Malatau Luis Teo.
Okay.
The dude looks kind of like a murderer. Not gonna lie. And he never made it to the NFL.
Yeah, he did.
We never made it in there.
Oh.
He was there.
Yeah, he bounced around some teams. He never really was the star he was in college.
Yeah, because even with the fake girlfriend thing, the dude could play football.
Yeah, is he playing now still? Is he definitely out?
It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be fucked up if he's dead.
He killed himself. He's tired of people talking about him and his fake girlfriend.
Well, let's restart this episode.
No, too late.
He played for the Chargers, the Saints, the Bears.
All over.
His practice squad contract expired.
Man.
No, he was on a practice squad for the Bears, and his contract expired.
We're talking about practice.
So
what year was that? Last year then? Or okay.
Yeah, 2020.
They could have played him at quarterback. Couldn't have done much worse.
Yeah.
Sports, everybody.
Speaking of sports, kind of got a feel-good story.
All right.
Thought we'd kick things off with that.
I don't think we played the music. Can we go ahead and play the music? We haven't played it for a couple of weeks.
You want to play some Joel's feel-good music?
I'd like to hear it.
This fits because it's a football story.
It feels good.
All right, let's kick it.
Kick it off.
Let's kick to it.
Feels good. Feels good.
Touchdown!
Yay!
We made a touchdown.
Sports ball. I like how people who don't like sports will call it sports ball because it's just the funniest thing.
They want you to know that
they don't like sports.
They don't like it.
They're like, have fun with your sports ball game, everybody.
Well, Tim always makes sure that when he's talking.
Did you eat a gummy?
I did. I told you I did.
All right, cool. We're both flying high. Strap in.
He always makes sure to let you know that he doesn't like football because if he hears the word football, he goes, "You mean foosball?"
Ah!
We get it, dude. You don't like it.
I don't like it now. He changed me.
He changed you?
Through you.
But do you like foosball?
Oh, yeah, I love that.
I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I've never found
It's like he doesn't like it so much, he doesn't even know what it's called.
That's right.
He's like, I don't think it's called football.
That's how little...
I think it's foosball.
That's how little attention he gives it.
Uh-huh.
That's the joke.
I get it now.
It's a good joke, right?
It's a good one.
It's just plain jerking off, you know?
That guy should do a podcast.
It's just jerking off on a plane. What guy?
Tim.
I know.
The guy that we're fucking talking about.
No, we're talking about the jerking off dude.
Well, those two guys did do a podcast.
From the bar.
This is it.
Yeah, when we were doing... That's the best thing as a comedian, by the way. Like, when a dude just yells your punchline back to you. Because your joke is...
I have a joke where I say, Malaysia airline flight was forced to land. A man was arrested because he got completely naked and started playing with himself. But the funny part to me is the headline, it said, man arrested after mid-flight fondle. And then I'm up on stage and I'm like, mid-flight fondle, call it what you want. To me, it's just plain jerking off.
The guy's jerking off on a plane.
Thanks, Randy.
That's what we hear.
Yeah. Well, here. Oh! Like that. Like, I'm not going to laugh, and I'll acknowledge that I get what you said.
What were we going to talk about? Feel good. So, this just came out.
I just read about this before I came over here.
Yeah. Who are they now? The Las Vegas Raiders. Yep. Because they change every fucking 2 years. The Las Vegas Raiders player, Carl Nassib. I don't know how you say his last name.
I think he used to play for the Browns. That name sounds familiar.
Okay. Maybe. Well, he came out today as gay. He is the first active player in NFL history, which I'm sure...
Michael Sam's got drafted, but he never made a team.
Played, right?
Yeah, he never made a team.
I'm sure NFL fans will take this great. Like, I'm sure there won't be any... awful.
Lashback. That's
lashback works.
Backlash.
I'm sure.
Flashback. It's backlash, you idiot.
I'm sure everyone will be really cool on Twitter about it.
Yeah.
But he posted on his Instagram, says, "What's up, This is
really encouraging stuff.
This is the most casual thing too. I love how he
did it. I loved how he did it.
What's up, people? I'm at my house in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to take a quick moment to say that I'm a gay." Like, just so casually.
It felt good to get it off his chest, he said.
It says, I've been meaning to do this for a while, but finally feel comfortable getting it off my chest. I really have the best life, the best family, friends, and job a guy can ask for. He says he's a pretty private person, so he hopes that people don't think he's just doing this for attention.
Yeah.
But then he goes on to say that he is going to be donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project, which is an organization that's number one priority is suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth in America.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he is entering his 6th NFL season. You were right. His 2nd with the Raiders after his stints with the Browns and Buccaneers.
Hell of a player. I mean, I remember him.
Said he has 20 and a half career sacks. So
like 5 years. That's pretty good. I mean, 4 sacks a year or so.
But yeah, awesome story.
Yeah, I like how he said too. Like, hopefully one day this isn't going to be necessary.
It's not newsworthy.
Like, who's gonna? I mean, I care, but like also like cool.
Yeah,
I'll go play football.
Yeah,
you know, like But that's. Like, I'm not mad that he came out or anything. I'm not saying that, but it's just, I hope it gets to that point, too, where it's just, it doesn't...
At some point in time, it's just like, okay.
I guarantee every NFL team has at least one gay player on their team now. So it's not, but they're not coming out.
Well, that, Aaron Hernandez, like, when that documentary came out.
Yeah.
It was Aaron? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had, like, the one player that was gay.
I
just couldn't...
Yeah, the guy for the Patriots.
Like I should say it,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure, there's probably a long history of gay NFL players that you just never knew of, so.
Because as much as it sucks, it is probably going to make the year a little different for him now. I mean, now he's going to get asked that question a lot.
That'll be the...
Opposing fans, I'm sure they're not going to be totally
Yeah, hopefully the
cool
Raiders don't play the Eagles.
Oh, my gosh.
The Eagles fans will.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, we'll have to... They can't be televised.
Earmuffs. Earmuffs, Carl, please. You don't want to hear this.
Sticking with some sports, thought we'd talk about the NBA real quick. Terrible season. Slow. Took forever to get here, but the playoffs have been awesome.
Yeah. But it didn't really take forever because they started like 6 months after the bubble thing.
It still seemed like it.
Yeah, because like there wasn't much of a season before the bubble because the season got interrupted.
Maybe that's why it seems like such a long season.
It's been really weird.
But Nets and Bucks had a hell of a Game 7.
I
think it was Game 7.
Yeah, they went to 7.
Bucks won. Go on.
After being down 0-2.
Yeah.
In the series. I mean, a big 0-2. They got wiped out by like 50 points.
And I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
Like when those first 2 games happened, I was like, but then Harden got hurt.
I changed it.
Kyrie, I think, got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt Game 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so we got the Bucks and the Milwaukee Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks in
the Eastern
Conference Finals. And then after the Hawks put away the Sixers last night, which I don't know why anybody was on the Sixers. Unfortunately for them, Ben Simmons, who is like the defensive. He's just awesome on defense.
Yeah.
But dude is terrible on offense. Like
he gave up that open dunk,
yeah.
or at least an open attempt at a dunk.
I think he's terrified. Like
yeah.
he's like,
they were hack-a-shacking him. Like that one game where Atlanta came back, they were down 26, and they're down like 20, and they're just fouling Ben to put him on the line just so the lead doesn't grow more. And he shot 33% in the playoffs from the free throw line, lowest ever.
I don't know how you're
like 70 attempts or something. So like he's a worse free throw shooter than Shaq.
Wow. Yes, I mean, going forward, like, they're going to have to do something about that.
He's a big guard. He's like, goddamn, 6'10", 6'11".
I mean, he's like great at everything else.
Yeah.
So he just, like, even, like, he used to be great at driving. Like, he had a pretty good pull-up jumper. Or not a pull-up jumper, but like a...
mid-range or whatever.
Yeah, like, now he just doesn't...
He can't do it.
On offense, he's done.
He doesn't want to shoot the ball.
Then on the other side, on the West, in the Western Conference Finals, Suns and Clippers. Suns are already up 1 game.
Yeah.
It's going to be Suns in 4.
Both teams probably top star. Or one of the top stars. Leaders, definitely.
Leaders,
I mean, Booker's probably a bigger star than CP3, but CP3's the leader.
Yeah.
But yeah, they pulled out a good Game 1 win, and I like this. I called it playoff start pretty much, Suns versus Hawks, so I'd like to see that.
I'm hoping that's what we get.
Trae Young is just blowing up these playoffs.
Like, as good as the Bucks are, I would rather watch this, like Devin Booker and Trae Young have
Bucks
a
are just
7-game
so
series.
boring to me.
They are boring.
With the Greek Freak, I'm not even going to try to say his name, but like I don't like watching him play basketball. I like PJ Tucker. I like Chris Middleton. I mean, there's like some players on there that I do like. They still have the one Lopez brothers still playing.
I think they got Brooke, I think.
You got a 50% chance.
I don't know which one it is now.
Robin or Brooke? It's Brooke.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're a good team, but they are boring. They're a very boring team. So hopefully Suns and Hawks. I think we're both going with the same team there.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes down to those two, who do you got winning it all?
Man. I guess I would go with I think the Suns would be able to. If CP3's healthy and able to come back, I think the Suns would take him.
Well, it is annoying that he's...
Plus, they have that fan that kind of blew up. You showed me that last time, and now like Booker got him like tickets to the conference finals. Dude, I saw where they made little action figures of him.
That guy whipped that Nuggets fan's ass.
Well, I saw the Nugget fan give an interview.
Oh, really?
And he had like one scratch on his nose. He's like, well, if you look, he grabbed my necklace first. When he grabbed my necklace, he scratched my nose. He's like, you only landed like one shot. Like, the guy didn't have any black eyes or anything. You know, he's like, if you would have landed all those shots, you only took my eyes. But like, it's so funny that like fans are going like on a media tour to try to like clear his name. So now I want to see that as a celebrity boxing.
It'll
like,
happen.
Nugget fan versus Suns fan. Let's set that up.
It'll happen.
And let's like put him in a ring, headgear. Logan Paul can fight friggin'
next season when they play each other, it'll be like an exhibition fight,
like a halftime or something.
Jesus. Okay, so we both got Suns and Hawks in the finals with the Suns winning. I think the Suns are just so good. Yeah. Their backcourt's like just the best.
I mean, Booker ran point and got a triple-double.
Booker's ridiculous.
Because he used to run point when they were awful, you know? I mean, he would just get to log the minutes there. And
all right, so that's sports.
All right.
This is, big sports podcast. Right
Feels
here.
good.
We actually could probably talk about sports a whole lot more, but I feel like we'd lose a bit of the audience.
It's not quite murder. We'd have to talk like O.J. Simpson, sports
and murder and sports. Yeah. I do actually have a story about a former Green Bay Packer who is a murderer.
Really? So Brett Favre?
Maybe no. He's a serial
dick pick
texter
in that tight end, Mark Chimera or whatever. Do you remember him? Like, he had that really good tight end for a couple years, but then, like, it came out that he was like sending like texts to underage girls and stuff.
He was a Green Bay Packer too?
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently that's, so that happens there, huh? Maybe we'll do that story, I don't know. We'll
do a sports themed murder show. There's probably a couple we could bring up and talk about.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. Yeah, he's a former Green Bay Packer. We'll get into that here in a week or two.
Yeah, cool.
Let me see what else I got here. Before we did get another message to the Facebook.
All right.
This time a text message, so we'll get to that here in a second. Before
did
we
it
get
say
that,
you up?
It said WYD question mark. You up? Yeah. I didn't know how to respond.
You played it coy. You're like, I don't know. Baby.
I didn't know how to respond as a show.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I don't know.
We stay up.
Well, I go to sleep pretty early if I can. Got a hypothetical question for you here.
All right.
It's a little bit of a it's not really would you rather. So if you could push a button that had a 90% chance of doubling your lifespan, or
nope. Always more.
Oh, and so a 90% chance of doubling your lifespan, but a 10% chance of killing you immediately, would you push it?
No.
You wouldn't push it.
I don't want to double my lifespan. That's too high a percentage of doubling my life. And I don't want to die right now, but I don't want to live forever either.
I feel like that's a good song you just did there.
It kind of does. I don't want to die right now, but I don't want to live forever.
That's good. That's good. We'll put out a record.
All right.
As a gambling addict, that 10%.
You like the mods?
That 10% looks pretty nice.
Oh.
I'll push a button on that.
All right.
I would be pissed if I doubled my life.
I know. You're like, I want to go again. Then
Yeah.
you double it again. You're like, dude, you're living to be like 400. Just stop while you're ahead.
I think I was talking to Nikki about being immortal, though. Like, at some point, you can face immortality a couple different ways.
Uh-huh.
If you're immortal, you can kind of just quit giving a fuck. I mean, completely.
Uh-huh.
Like, you don't ever have to worry about working.
But how you gonna? I mean, you still need like a place to live.
You can just go live in people's places.
How?
What are they going to do? You can just do anything you want because there's
you can still get arrested and thrown in jail. Then you're like in jail,
and then you get life in prison. You just fucking kill everybody in prison and walk out. You're immortal. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Or you can you can try to keep hiding like your identity and like living through centuries.
Yeah, but I can't fall in love with you because you'll grow old and die.
Understand.
And I don't want to live forever, but I don't want to die today.
I'm trying to make it a rock mix now. All right, so you wouldn't hit the button.
No, fuck no.
I would take that 10% chance.
Right.
Those are the odds I like. That's why I'm not a very successful gambling addict. Yeah. But when it hits.
But then you won't be able to, if you do hit that 10%, you won't be able to see the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but,
I've seen enough of them.
I've seen enough.
I've seen Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I've seen the greatest ever do it. So, I mean, it can't get better from there. I know they don't think there's any movies coming out I have to see. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You've seen them.
All right, so let's get to this message. Well, before we get to the message, actually.
Okay.
We always ask people every episode to go leave us on Apple Podcasts. Leave us 5 stars.
You push the 5 stars hard.
Give us a 5-star rating.
Uh-huh.
Well, because the 5 stars is the only thing that matters.
That's the top. That's the best.
That's the only thing Apple gives a shit about.
Yeah.
They don't care about a 4-star podcast. We always ask, give us a 5-star rating and leave us a review.
And most people do the rating, but very little reviews.
Yeah, we've got way more ratings than reviews.
A lot of reviews about how good you are at what you do.
Still waiting on that glowing Joel review. But yeah, so we've been up till this point because Apple Podcasts and stuff, they look at the ratings, and if you can get enough people giving you 5-star ratings and reviews, they start to look at your podcast as like something people want to listen to.
Yeah.
So they'll start pushing
Maybe
into
get
people's
advertisements and
Well, they'll start pushing into like your recommended.
Okay.
Like if we fit into a genre, they'll push it into those people's recommended.
Is sadness a genre?
Can we make that a genre? I'll look into that.
Okay.
I'll find out if I can make sadness our genre. That'd be great. We are the two dudes with attitudes.
Oh, yep, that's us. That's a shirt.
So yeah, like it helps. It just helps the podcast, and it's an easy thing to do. You just go to Apple Podcasts,
Click 5 stars.
click the 5 stars, and you can just say like, listen to the podcast, enjoy it. You don't have to say anything. Big.
Cash is awesome. Cash is so funny.
You talk about how fucking great I am.
Cash is such a good storyteller.
Yeah, all these things. Just copy and paste other people's reviews. Leave them for us.
It won't bother me at all.
So the other day, I'm looking on Apple Podcasts to see what our ratings, see if there's anything new.
Yeah.
We now went from a 5-star podcast.
6-star? Did
Close.
we go up? Did they make a new rating for us?
Close.
Okay.
6 is in the number.
Yep.
We are now a 4.6-star podcast.
Ooh. We lost 4 10.
Somebody left us a 1-star review.
A 1-star review.
1 star.
That's not very good, is it?
That means there's not a chance in hell they actually listened. Because you're not going to... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's my ego talking. You're not going to listen to this podcast and think 1.
Yeah.
Like, we're at least...
A 3.
You're at least middle of the road for
And
us.
hopefully, like, you feel bad enough for us. You're like, I'm going to give these guys a 5.
Exactly.
These mediocre bastards need this.
So, now here's the worst part of this.
Can someone leave a 0-star review?
No, that's just not
Okay.
reviewing. Yeah, you have to at least click it.
So they went through work for this. They
Yeah.
could have just not reviewed it.
They could have just not reviewed it.
Uh-huh.
But no, they were like, we want to fuck this up for them.
Yeah.
But here's the...
Maybe that means we've made it. It's like, we got haters.
But we just need more of them. Then. I don't care if they hate. We just need more of something. Love us or hate us, we just need more of you.
Okay.
But the worst part of this, the absolute worst part, is that they didn't even leave a review.
Yeah.
How great could that review have been? If just somebody just went on there and just fucking tore into us. You know how much fun that would be?
Yeah.
I could be reading what they say right now.
I would love that.
It would be amazing.
They're like, oh, Joel only says yeah, and like, okay, and like, wow, and you laugh stupid. And
You're basically the Little Wayne, or the, not Little Wayne.
Yeah.
Little Wayne.
yeah, Lil Wayne's like, oh, what? No, that's Little John.
Little John. Little John. You're basically the Little John of this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all I'm saying out there to all you guys.
If you left the 1-star, if you know who left the 1-star, leave a review.
Yeah, we don't want you to take the 1-star back. We want you to add more hate and vitriol.
Yeah, let's expand your hate. Let it breathe.
Yeah, be better at hate,
Yeah.
you fucking loser.
Don't be a coward.
Right. I'm a 1-star, but I'm not going to do anything to put my name out there for it.
You do a podcast then. Let me hear your podcast, 1-star.
Yeah. But like a 1-inch dick. That's the best I got.
That's the best you got? You got a 1-inch
I'm
dick?
too tired to really lay into this
yeah,
anonymous person. Oh, but I will.
Oh, we will.
Tomorrow morning, looking in the mirror.
I told you when you texted me that, and I said we need to go Jay and Silent Bob on him.
To you.
Find out who it was. And I came right back with it.
You.
Which means, like in Clerks 2, they went to everyone who gave their movie a bad review. They went to their house and kicked their little asses.
Which seemed fun while you're watching it.
Uh-huh.
Like, I bet that's very therapeutic.
Yeah. We'd have to kill them so they couldn't, wouldn't be witnesses or anything. So leave a 1-star review, get killed. That's what we're saying.
Because, Bone Thugs and Harmony will be playing here soon.
Yep.
Locally.
Uh-huh.
And we happen to know we're pretty good friends with Randy Bone.
Randy Bone.
You do not want Randy Bone sent after your ass.
He's got to ask about the show, and I'll tell him.
Bone.
Bone, 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 bone.
All right, let's get to this message.
Okay.
So this message comes to us from a friend of the show, Jennifer Green.
I don't know who that is.
Used to work with her, and she would listen to our podcast. She listens to our podcast.
I worked with her?
At work. I did.
Okay.
She listens to our
I don't
podcast
remember the
at
people
work.
I worked with.
So there's a few people I work with that listen to our podcast while at work.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully on headphones.
We are not workplace friendly.
Yeah, we're NSFW.
NSFW.
Yep.
Yes, that is us. Middle-aged, mediocre, and NSFW.
Yep.
So she sends in, and she says, as a listener of your most recent episode, there are questions. At some point, there was a proclamation of all listeners belonging to a cult. I've never been in a cult. Do I need to pay dues?
Oh.
Also, please give the cult a name or a symbol, which we did. Hashtag Califlorida. Maybe in your spare time, you could embroider some iron-on patches for your elite cult members. Yeah.
I don't have time for that, Jennifer. My step one to join the cult. You do it.
So let's cover the. Are there any dues?
What do you think?
Well, I will say, if I'm getting an open opportunity for this. There's no member dues per se.
Yeah.
But if you're a true Califloridian,
yeah.
You will go to our page anchor.fm/middle-aged and mediocre. You will click on that support button in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
And 99 cents a month, $4.99 a month, or $9.99 a month. Your pick. We're not going to pressure you into anything. Just putting that out there. You don't have to pay us, but a true Califloridian would probably pay us a little bit of money.
A little bit.
So, that said,
if we make you laugh at all. Or just be like, man, at least I'm not those guys.
Exactly. If we make you feel better about you.
Yeah.
We do have a name. It's called Califlorida.
Califlorida.
A symbol. I mean, it's basically the state of California stretched over to.
Yeah. Like it goes down to the bottom, then it goes across the bottom of the United States down to Florida.
It's like a big L.
Yeah.
Like a real big, long L.
Into like a little, yeah.
Yeah, with like a little dangly. So, yeah, that's basically.
Okay!
We may make some shirts.
Yeah.
That's definitely a logo I can make.
You start at your nipple and go down to where your dong would be.
Your wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or your lady wiener.
Or your lady wiener.
Yeah.
That's the little dangly part.
Yep, for Florida.
Okay, so back to her message. Back to Jennifer's message. As a potential Califloridian, which if you know it's a Califloridian, you know that we already have a name. Anyways, moving on. I have more questions. Obviously, which I don't remember this. You probably said it. Joel is the self-proclaimed president of Califlorida.
Sounds like something I would say.
So I was wondering if all residents of the area can determine their own title. I personally think this would lead to the absolute happiness of all residents or possibly mayhem. It's iffy. So
you can present what you would like to be called, and then I shall decide if I think you're worthy of that. And if you're not, I'm going to give you something else.
Okay.
And you might not like that, but...
So you're going to be a bit of a... I mean, you're giving options, though. I like that. I like that you're giving opportunities. You're not just straight up.
Come to me with, with suggestions.
I'd be, much more free. I'd just be like, whatever you want to do. This isn't one of those weird
someone
calls.
Might want to be like, I'll make myself something higher than president.
Well, I mean, we throw them off the cliff that we're going to have that leads to the ocean. Cool. So, yeah. That's not happening. But yeah, this isn't going to be one of those weird cults where we're like, we get to fuck all the wives.
Oh, it's not?
No, I don't want to be in that kind of cult.
Why am I doing a cult then?
I think that's
the only reason you do a cult is to fuck all the wives.
Scummiest thing ever.
God damn it! That's why I made myself president. Oh. I'm the David Koresh of Califlorida.
I'm not the president. So this is your.
I'm fucking your wives.
This is your game show, bud. I'm just a contestant on it.
I don't want to fuck any wives. So I just want everyone to be happy, And,
yeah, I mean, you just have to understand if you try to give yourself some bullshit title above president.
I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah.
Or just the bullshit title in general,
Yeah. Have some common sense.
Yeah.
Which the Califloridians are known for the common sense.
Oh, of course.
So, all right, next question. Do you both intend to call Califlorida home? Will you be permanent residents of the area? Do all aforementioned cult members have to move to the area? Now, we are in talks with several state governments.
Yes.
As we try to work on developing land rights, housing. It's going to be a process.
Yeah.
So we are not currently residents.
Like in our hearts.
In our hearts,
Califlorida lives in us. We don't live in Califlorida.
Yeah, our heart is in Califlorida.
It's a state of mind.
Right. Yeah, yes. So we are permanently in that state of mind, basically. So, yeah, we're permanent residents.
Yeah.
I mean, at least, we're pretty, our state of mind is altered.
Yeah.
Most hours of the day, I think, so.
Most waking hours.
Yeah, so we're there. You don't have to move there.
No.
It's up to you. Just know that you're going to miss out on.
And if you do, I mean, that doesn't mean you're better than us.
No, you're going to miss out on cool shit. And then finally, if Califlorida, this is directed completely at you.
Oh wow, me.
If Califlorida is home, does Joel? I actually really like this question. Does Joel intend to take his chair with him down south, or will he hold his own yard sale and lean towards a potential profit on the chair? $12.50, and not a penny less. So she's offering. I think she's offering you $12.50 for a chair.
I don't think I can let it go for $12.50. And I think as president, I need a good chair.
Is that like your presidential chair?
Like I don't know if you noticed. That's all I got here today was the chair. It has wheels.
You know, it's like we're like tornado warning.
Oh yeah, you can hear the thunder and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if the chair was the best vehicle.
Don't question my chair.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to.
I'm glad she took an interest in my chair though.
Yeah. So
and maybe she comes back with the real offer and not that bullshit of $12.50. You know, I might think about selling it.
Yeah, best I can do, 180.
1,000.
Yeah, I mean, I'll work on the logo.
Okay.
I'll get us a Califlorida logo.
I'll work on letting you work on it.
Okay, that's nice of you.
Okay, now you're trying to steal my shit, man. Well, I really like how Josh says okay and yet everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I hope people understand the Califlorida thing. And all you got to do to join, by the way, is just hashtag Califlorida.
Yeah.
That's it. If you see that hashtag.
Have it in your heart. But yeah, hashtag it too.
Yeah, you're there.
Hashtag your heart.
I think we got a couple.
I appreciate the questions.
We have a few members.
From Jennifer.
Yeah, please, by all means.
Have more of those.
People, send in questions.
Not from her. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, never again from that. Lowballing piece of shit.
Well, someone just got a nickname.
You're lowball. Hashtag lowball.
Well, I was going to put lowballing piece of shit, but okay, lowball. I like that too, lowball. I mean, I have a lowball too, but I think every guy does. You know, there's one of them that's kind of, what? Did you have other stuff? Your balls are perfect. They're both like same level.
I don't measure. Like I don't like take.
You don't just notice one hanging a little bit lower.
I don't really look at them a lot.
All right.
Just check yours out a lot.
I mean, yeah. They're there.
It's good morning. Good morning, fellas.
Rocker Rock. What's that? Yeah, I named after Public Enemy.
Rocker Rock and Johnny Grunge.
Yeah, Rocker Rock and Johnny Grunge. Johnny Grunge hangs a little bit lower.
Okay.
You know, but Rocker Rock is right there.
Yeah. Rocker Rock was definitely more of the performer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like if I was gonna take a picture of him, I would definitely send a picture of Rocker Rock.
Gently lift that one up. Or present Rocker Rock.
I am the Public Enemy.
I want you to get them little jersey, hockey jersey.
No one knows what we're talking about.
All right. So time for a new segment of the show. Called
what do you call your balls? Oh, I just ruined it, man. I just named mine.
We just Jeopardied that. We gave you the answer, and then we.
Rocker Rock and Johnny Grunge. What are the names of Joel's balls?
Correct. Moving on. So, new segment is called "Hey TMZ." What the hell's going on over there?
Yeah.
So, while I was looking for some news stories for this episode, I stumbled on TMZ.com.
I'm sorry.
I don't go here often.
Yeah.
Or I see every other place use TMZ stories.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, not for me. It's not for me. But I checked it out to see if there's anything interesting on here. And I'm going to go through like the first 5 articles on their main page today.
This is on TMZ.
This is on TMZ.com. And
what does TMZ stand for?
The Media Zone?
Oh.
I just made that up. Is that right?
Probably.
TMZ stands for the... That can't be right.
Is it the meaty zone?
30-mile zone? What?
That's probably like a military...
Oh, no, it's what the show...
All right, 30-mile zones.
What does TMZ stand for? That abbreviation, which predates the obnoxious website and TV show, is shorthand for 30-mile zone an area in which production companies are exempt from having to pay overnight travel expenses when on location. So that's
stupid.
They're on that production lot?
Okay.
Well, mine's way better.
Yeah. The media zone.
Jesus, what's fucking going on over there, TMZ? That's the segment name. So, as I read through these headlines, or these stories, they're basically, see if you agree with me on this after we've done a few, they're basically Mad Libs. And boy, do they stretch the definition of celebrity.
Yeah.
So, we're going to start with one that actually does have a couple people that others have heard of. Headline, Khloe Kardashian, it's over with Tristan Thompson again.
Oh, no.
Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson have broken up.
And I know Tristan Thompson is an NBA player.
Yes.
He was playing for the Cavaliers, but I don't think he plays for the Cavaliers
He is now
anymore.
with the Celtics.
Celtics, okay.
They've broken up.
Again?
And TMZ's learned the split happened shortly after allegations spread last month that he cheated on her again.
Gasp. I like your TMZ voice, too, by the way. Yeah, I do.
Sources close to the ex-couple tell us they called things off a few weeks ago, not long after a woman named Sydney Chase claimed she and Tristan had sex after he had reunited with Khloe.
Oh, no, he didn't.
As we told you, Tristan shot down the claims and threatened to sue Chase, but he didn't go through with it. However, we're told he maintains her allegations were untrue, but acknowledges the breakup with Khloe occurred after the claims went public. Our sources say Khloe and Tristan are still communicating, however. They are committed to co-parenting the 3-year-old daughter, True.
Oh, they have a kid, okay.
Named True.
True.
And then he also apparently was seen with 3 women at a party Friday night. Emerging a half hour later looking disheveled.
Oh!
So that's story 1.
His dick looked disheveled.
His dick looked bent. So, they've got the story about Carl Nassib. Announcing he's gay. So we'll go on. We've already talked about that one. So, the next story here. I don't know how this is news. Wolfgang Puck. You know who he is?
He's, I don't think it's Wolfgang. Is it the chef?
He's a chef.
All right. The Wolfgang is also the Van Halen guy's son that just died. So but yeah, you're talking about the chef.
Wolfgang Puck loves seeing famous faces sitting down at tables in his restaurant, but he can't always put a face
I
with a name.
love sitting down on famous faces.
In restaurants.
Yeah. Eat this.
He can't always put a face with a name. Ariana Grande had him thinking she was in school. The celeb chef joined us on TMZ Live Monday, and we asked him about hosting tons of celebs at his famous restaurants in Los Angeles. Wolfgang usually goes up to the table for a few kind words, but even he admits he doesn't always know he's talking to right off the bat. As it played out hilariously with Ariana Grande.
I wouldn't know Ariana Grande if she was like right in front of me. I would know
her before I knew Wolfgang.
Just because she was used to be engaged to Mac Miller, so
then Pete Davidson.
Yeah, so I know her from that, but I just know the name from her from that. I wouldn't.
I just don't understand how that's news.
I don't. Yeah.
Like it's underneath the headline news.
Famous people in LA go to famous chefs.
One doesn't know the other.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
I gotta tell my friends about this.
One more Mad Lib here. Ronnie Ortiz Magro.
Who?
Newly engaged.
Oh, good job, Ronnie.
As details emerge from X's latest arrest. What? That is a fucking Mad Lib.
So his ex got arrested and revealed that he's now engaged?
Let me tell you.
Okay. I got so many more questions, guy.
Jersey Shore star Ronnie Ortiz Magro.
Oh!
I had no idea who that
douchebag.
He's a newly engaged man.
Uh-huh.
Putting a ring on his girlfriend's finger the same weekend his ex, Jen Harley, allegedly pointed a gun at her new boyfriend.
Ah. Did she not know that he was getting engaged?
She ruined his day.
Yeah.
Ronnie asks Sapphire Matos, to marry him over the weekend with a beachside proposal in Los Angeles. Los Angeles can go fuck itself.
Yeah.
Is what I'm learning.
I don't want Los Angeles being part of Califlorida.
No.
Okay.
No, we can't have that shit.
No.
Okay, I got one more because I forgot there's one more. So do you know? So you know who Ronnie is now? I guess after you said Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
I never would have known that name though.
I know. I watched like the first. I saw parts of the first season of that, like enough to like get the gist of it and then hate it.
Yes. So let's see if you know
Like
who.
most things
Let's
in
see if
my
you know
life.
who any of these people are.
Okay.
Let me get my voice. Christina Anstead is officially back to Christina Hack.
I just fell out of my chair. You gotta warn me before you drop this kind of shit.
Joe, you gotta get up. You gotta get up, bud. She's Christina Hack again.
Wow.
Because her divorce from Aunt Anstead is finalized. According to a legal filing obtained by TMZ, the flip or flop star...
Flip or flop?
What is that?
I don't know!
How are you a star of it?
It sounds like one of those shows, probably like on... like one of those A&E or Biography or Discovery, where like maybe they have to flip a house, and if they don't get it done in time, then it's a flop.
And they flopped?
So it's flip or flop?
I feel like calling somebody a star from that, though. It's like saying we're stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a show we make.
Millions of listeners.
People can listen if they
Close
want.
to it. We're on the internet.
We're on the internet.
We're all over the internet. I mean, people wish we weren't, but we're just all over it.
But who is Aunt Anstead?
I don't know.
There wasn't anything
Is there
scandalous.
an Uncle Anstead?
Uncle Anstead. Get the fuck out.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so TMZ is just a wild dumpster fire of words and names thrown together that I don't know who these people are. I don't know if that's I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy that I don't know who most of these people are because, like, I don't want to know.
Yeah, like, I'm better. Like, we're better off, right?
Like, I feel bad that I knew who Ronnie was after you said Jersey Shore.
I did. I was like, okay. Yeah, I did. A part of me kind of...
What little is left that isn't dead, like, kind of
there's less. I like myself less.
Rockin' Johnny Grunge done went up into my body, yep. Well, they done went back up into the ECW arena, and we might not see them for who knows how long.
Well, I think they're both dead. So, your balls are named after legends. All right, so that's all I've got for this one.
This one what?
Show.
Oh.
That we're calling it a show, I think.
Yeah, that's fun. And then I have a couple stories.
And I already stole your feel-good, so...
Yeah, but that's all right. I shared it with you.
Yeah.
We didn't hear the music the last couple of weeks, and I've missed it.
I did. It was weird last week. It was the first week I was like, oh, there's no music.
And this is a headline I read. This has to feel good. More than 70,000 people have signed petitions to stop Jeff Bezos from returning to Earth after his trip to space next month. They're like, you know what? Just stay up there, rich boy.
I'll sign that.
Yeah. Make that 70,002.
I do wonder, like,
Whenever he reads that, he just gets sad. He's like, oh, but wait, I have 90 kajillion billion. Yeah. They're making up numbers for how much money I have.
I do find it funny that people... So I get that he could be spending his money on other things. It'd be really nice if he did to help things.
Taxes.
Yeah. What I do, I'm pretty on the side, though, of, like, letting all the rich people go on up to Mars and staying there for good. Like, I'm hoping they get stuck there. Because then, like, all that, like... I wish they would take all of their like, followers with them. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that should be the condition. If you're Jeff Bezos, who's some of the other rich...
Who might be listening.
Musk,
he knows about the internet.
They probably search themselves.
Yeah.
You should have to... Every one of your Twitter followers, you should have to take all of them with you. And the world will be a better place.
Yeah.
If we got rid of all of the Jeff Bezos and...
The people that look up to them.
Yeah. The people that think that those...
I mean, they made something of themselves, but...
But, I mean, the idol worship is fucking weird.
Especially with Musk. I think it's a little...
Joel just threw up everywhere.
Yeah. I do it every time I come here. I think with Elon, there's much more idol worshiping. I don't see that a whole lot with Jeff Bezos. Yeah. But he's just...
Well, the people that worship, that idolize him or take up for him, are the ones that they only take up for him when there's a story about him, like Amazon workers getting treated like shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What's he supposed to do about it?
Yeah.
Improve things? That ain't his."
What are you gonna do? Put in bathrooms for everybody?
Yeah, I think the Elon Musk thing started because there for like a few years, he was like a cool, like we thought he was the real Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like he was inventing cool
kind of
shit.
anti-establishment.
Yeah.
And he smokes a doobie with Joe Rogan.
And somehow, he's the only person in human history that weed has made him worse. I don't know what happened.
Weed, it does ruin lives. It ruined his.
It ruined his. Yeah, because he would be like, here's a fucking flamethrower. I don't know why I made it.
Yeah.
Like, here's this. I made this. Have fun with it. But then now he's all like, just bitching about everybody and doing shitty things. So yeah, all of his people, they can go to Mars too.
So if you want, so look that up and you can sign the petition, and hopefully, hopefully Obama will get off his ass and make him stay up there.
I'll say this much about
I try not to follow politics too much, okay? But I'm going to call Obama out on this one.
Because as president.
And if he doesn't do it, I'm going to be like, no, get ready for this. Okay. I'm going to be like, thanks a lot, Obama. If he doesn't do it.
You got him so good.
It's like Tim with the foosball thing.
You showed him. He will.
He came back from space. Thanks a lot, Obama.
Now Bezos and Elon Musk, you are not welcome in Califlorida.
No.
Unless you make a very generous donation, and then we will think about it.
Oh, money talks, and I listen.
Yeah. Somebody told me today that in a class I was teaching that because we were talking about what are like, what are the benefits of jobs? And we were like, money, of course, is good. And I was told it is the root of all evil.
Oh, snap!
I was like, you got me there.
Did you quit your job?
I quit my job on the spot. And I'm like, so can I borrow some money? Is what I'm getting at here.
Me?
Yeah, I'm
gonna no!
My job.
My divorce just went finalized. I don't have any money.
This was bad timing for me to worry about evil.
Yeah. I'm about to sell off Rockin' Johnny Crimes over here. Highest bidder. I'm keeping my chair, but my balls.
Like are you gonna take them off? Or are you trying to get? You know what? I don't care. Let's move on. Next story.
All right, so that was awful Jeff Bezos, and this one is again. I don't read the stories. I always like headlines.
Okay.
The world's
who gives a shit about context?
Yeah, like I make up the story from the headline.
There you go.
Like a responsible person would do.
Unfortunately, that's what most people do.
The world's most premature baby has celebrated his first birthday after beating 0% odds of surviving. Doom, 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 doom.
I don't think TMZ voice was appropriate for that.
It probably wasn't, but you made it look so goddamn fun.
It is fun.
So the world's most premature baby has celebrated his first birthday after beating 0% odds of surviving.
Does it list the name of Dr. Dickhead in there?
That's why I brought this, because I was like, what kind of fucking asshole doctor? Like, I don't care, like, if I have a kid, like, born with no organs, like, it's just a puddle of skin. Like, look, chances aren't good.
We're going to try,
We're going to try, yeah.
Not just as fucking...
Like, this comes in, like, I can just see him taking his gloves off, like, well, we can't do anything.
He just walks in and flips you off.
Why don't you try harder on your stupid baby? A baby born weighing less than a pound has beaten the odds and celebrated his first birthday. So he made the Guinness World Record for most premature baby.
Weird record, man.
Yeah, I wonder if his dad premature came, and that's how it happened. Like he was getting ready to get in there, and all giggity.
That sounds scientific to me. I think that's probably how that works. Well, I just would.
He was born 5 months premature. His name is Richard Scott William Hutchinson. So he's a future serial killer.
A lot of names.
Yeah, they're set him up to be a serial
They're overcompensating.
Killer. If they named him after any one of those doctors, I'll be so mad.
Yeah, what a shitty bedside manner that doctor has. Like, at least you gotta always go with 1%.
Yeah, did they have to talk to the doctor in the trying? Like, no, I'm telling you, 0%.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we get it, but I don't know. Just do what you would normally do if you thought there was a small percentage. Why? It's 0%. Am I speaking English? Are you fucking stupid? Your baby is dead. Okay, I'm clocking out.
I got margs to go drink.
Yeah. But just maybe you could try.
Yeah, I feel like this doctor would basically be like, oh no, I mean, I'll fucking kill the kid if I have to.
I will not be wrong about this.
0 chance. Yeah, does the kid, do they have like some sort of restraining order on the doctor? Because that doctor sounds pretty determined.
Dr. Stacy Kern.
They gave the name?
Yep.
Oh no, and I think we just assumed it was a he.
I knew the first weeks of Richard's life would be very difficult, but I felt that he would make it through that. He would be a survivor. What? But you gave him 0% chance. Don't backtrack.
Does it say where this happened?
Minneapolis.
Oh, I found our doctor quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dr. Stacy.
Is she backtracking?
Oh,
Is she track backing?
Dr. Stacy, you're too attractive to be a doctor.
Oh, is that what happened?
General.
I don't think you should say things like that.
Well, this lady gave the baby a 0%.
Yeah.
We were saying he.
Yeah.
Because I just assumed it was some asshole.
It's like that joke where like a child and his parent was in a horrible car accident and the parent died, but when they got to the hospital, the doctor said, "I can't work on this child. I'm his parent." How could that be? And like it would stop everybody.
The guy died.
Yeah, and the doctor's a woman.
Oh. Then like you get assholes who are like, so was this a joke?
Yeah, there's not really a woman doctor, right? Oh wow, hey. I don't think she understands percentages.
Yeah,
I think that's how she got through medical school, because they were just like, oh wow, hey, yeah, you.
I can't believe they gave her name. Oh, I gotta look at the ratings. She's a 4.6 too.
Wow, okay. I wonder if she was before all this. I just feel like maybe if you're a doctor and you're listening to this, no matter how bad it is, just don't give 0%.
Okay.
That's like giving 1 star, you know?
I don't know if... Okay, so overall patient experience, and it's ranked on a 5-star system. 5 being excellent, and then, goes down. She's gotten 5 total reviews.
Okay.
This is... it has to be because... So, okay. Providers follow-up. Previous patient satisfaction of the follow-up care they received. 5 stars. Excellent. Amount of time with the patient. Previous patient satisfaction of the time this physician spent with them. 5 stars. Excellent. Provider's attitude. The assessment of this physician's friendliness and caring attitude. 5 stars.
Oh.
Excellent. Perceived outcomes. Previous patient satisfaction with the physician's treatment of a condition or outcome of a procedure. Ironically, it's 3 stars out of 5 positive. And she was the opposite of that.
Yeah.
So, it's a weird story. I can't believe we found this doctor. Dr. Stacy Kern, you need to do better.
Yeah.
You need to do better.
I guess she did better. She saved the baby's life.
I'm going to leave a review.
But first she was like, I don't really feel like doing it, though.
Oh, do you think she was just setting the bar low?
Oh,
like
maybe.
just cutting down expectations?
Yeah.
And now she looks like a goddamn hero?
Yeah, she brought the little baby, lived a year.
That baby was probably fine. That baby had a 100% chance of survival, and she was like, it's 0. Fucking 0.
The mom's like holding the baby. He's like, well, he's right here awake. I don't know.
0 chance. Yeah. And then when the baby lives, I am the best doctor ever.
Women, sometimes they just be having a bad day, and they're like, blah, 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 everything's awful and terrible.
Women be doctors.
I'm kidding.
All right, so yes, Joe, we will be going to a sensitivity training meeting soon.
Well, I guess you're the teacher now. You just bragged about I was leading the class.
Yes, it was a brag.
Was it a TMZ talking class? Because I need to take that.
Yeah, I led a TMZ talking class.
When's the time to use the TMZ voice?
Not
when you're talking about 0% chance babies.
Yeah, we covered that day 1, really.
Yeah.
So
I missed it.
I'll get you in the
Okay.
classes. I'll give you a discount.
Is that why they're called crib notes? Isn't that what they're called? Crib notes?
No.
Oh, crib notes?
Crib notes?
Isn't that what they're called when they like condense things? They're like the most basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
0% baby is when you shouldn't do a TMZ voice.
So that's a crib.
Because babies live in cribs. It's a joke. It's a pretty good one. He's jerking off on the plane!
What else?
What else?
What else? Oh, hey, I'll tell you what else.
We ate some gummies before we did this.
We did. It's good. I liked it. It
I
worked
did
out
too.
well. If you liked it,
I hope this was recording.
It did. Okay. I'm looking at it right now. Right. It's making the weird waves.
All right, cool.
Shapes, dude. Hey, man.
Okay.
Dave's not here, man. Yeah, if you like this, you know what I'm going to tell you to do.
Yep.
Go to Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review, or a 1-star rating and a fucking review.
Leave a review, yes.
Whatever you do. Well, I don't care what you say about us.
Like, come to us with your suggestions for your nicknames if you are a part of Califlorida.
That's a good call.
Like Lowball.
Like Lowball, that's the nickname.
I'm the president. We have Lowball. That's the first one.
You're welcome, Jennifer.
Smarsh, I guess. He kind of had a nickname before there was a Califlorida.
Yeah. He's an OG.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've joined the cult, or you'd like to, like I said, if you like to join the cult, all you got to do is somewhere on social media post #Califlorida.
Yep.
That's it, and you're a member.
Talk about my balls.
Talk about Joel's balls. Like I said, there's no member fee, no member dues, but you can go to anchor.fm/middle-aged-mediocre, hit the support button, and pick an option.
And if you do that, we're going to send you something.
99 cents a month, $4.99 a month, or $9.99 a month.
The more you do a month, the better thing it is that we'll send.
Yeah, I would really
words
like...
make sense.
The better
things we'll
send.
We'll send better things.
Yeah, in a roundabout way that all works out. Yeah, the math checks out there. Right. Because the thing we're gonna it'd be cool to do that. Or another reason, you get to be a cult member, which is awesome. But hopefully we'll do some road trips soon.
Yeah.
We got a few ideas. But we need money. Money's great.
Yeah.
So it is the root of all evil.
That's also great.
But it's also, everybody wants that shit.
Yep.
So we like to do some, and we'll film all the shit for you.
If that Bezos guy's listening, send us some money.
Yeah, man, I didn't mean all those things I said. Yeah. You need a lot of cool guys.
You can pay us to like you.
You can come hang out with us.
We're easy.
We'll get you high.
Yep.
So apparently one of you guys had to go on a podcast to be able to get high. It was a weird thing.
I do podcasts to stop getting high. I guess I won't get high for this hour and a half.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But then you gave me a gummy when I got here.
Yeah. I gave you half of one.
Yeah, half of one.
All right, so that's it for us. That's episode 55. Let us know what you think. Send in messages, questions, whatever you want. Because
interact.
Yeah. That's all we want.
Yep.
We just want to be loved.
Yep.
Love us.
Love us.